Hello everyone, Duke here with part 11 of this Prussia campaign, Napoleon Total War. And we pick up now once again in the west, where I think we are seeking to launch an offensive here in the west towards Switzerland, which is just, the zone where we're looking at having some kind of combat is just outside the range of Napoleon's army, which will allow us a chance to sneak here, perhaps along this lake here. I can't remember. Is it Lake Lucerne? I can't remember. But yeah, basically just go this way, trying to smash through Lefebvre's army with Blucher and see if we can push on to Switzerland while it's not too heavily garrisoned. I think that's the best bet, because liberating Switzerland will mean that we then only have one avenue to go, and they can't join these regions up and recruit an awful lot of men between them. So I really do think this is the best thing to do. Not to mention Switzerland's quite well supplied with this warehouse here, in case we need another place to reinforce from. So I think that's the plan. I'm going to send Blucher into action. So he's down some men, but I'm trying to build up his his experience and skills. Plus, it'd be nice to keep the Priest von Prussian's army fairly intact, because if we need someone to then do the heavy lifting at Lucerne, I think it's going to have to be him. So let's go. Let's unleash our attack dog. Oh, you swine, Lefebvre! How dare you? How dare you, indeed. That's annoying. But at the same time, I've got an idea. I have an idea. So I'm going to move the Prince von Prussian's army up, and Blucher, in case we get overwhelmed by two armies here that reinforce and all that kind of stuff, I'm going to put Blucher on the bridge. If we can actually bait them into attacking us on a bridge, we might actually have a good chance with these cannons of seriously damaging two stacks. It's a gamble, but I'm willing to take it. Meanwhile, I think Prince von Prussian might have enough movement range to get through there. If not, he doesn't, and I can't do much about that. But we need to start taking out some of these men. We need to thin out the herd, so to speak. So I'm just munching on some chocolate. Right, so that's that. I have a bit of money to play around with, but all the buildings are really expensive now. I don't want to build up these provinces over here, because I don't mean to hang on to them for very long. And I'm generous to my protectorates, but I'm not that generous. I'm not building their armies up for them, their settlements up for them. Oh, I just realised I got an agent here we're not using. Yeah, send him to Magdeburg. Oh, I think it's capped out. Alright, I'll send him here on the basis that we are going... Oh, he can't get in there either! Oh, try and still research. Do whatever, just go that way. Anyways, what are we going to build? How much money are we making? Is it worth just... I think I might just build up a little bit of a reserve. Maybe I could buy some more cannons if you have space? No. I should be definitely building up this ordnance factory, actually. If we had that, we would have been able to send more cannons out that way. Yeah, let's build that up. Okay, I think that's that, because I'm letting this army here under Mecklenburg now, after 2 successive assassinations, rest here in Minsk until it's good to go on the march again. And then I might see about pushing further on and trying to take more land off the Russians. I mean, they kind of deserve it for what they've been doing to us. Why not? Why don't we wait for the snow to pass, and then we can strike at Smolensk, at least, and then Novgorod and St. Petersburg are right next door to each other. We can even take Moscow. I mean, that would be good. I mean, they brought this on themselves. I really don't want to, but they don't want peace. My plan was to take those lands and give them to the protectorates and then make them peace. Make them make peace, but they're not. So they bought this on themselves. Okay. Damn you for making me do this. Oh, no, I don't want to research diamond formation. I'm not bothered about that. Let's get... And I'm not bothered about a navy still. It's just a waste of time at the moment. Yeah. Okay. We've got some easy wins here with these very fast researching industrial things. Let's get these. We're well behind on our industry, but our military is very good at the moment, so swings and roundabouts. Alright, Blucher, let's hope that they actually take the bait and go after you, because you could do some serious damage there. I'm going to save the game as number 11, and then we're going to hit end turn, and we're going to see what the AI gets up to. So let's do this. Still got my spine network up in memes. Oh! Oh, for goodness sake! Napoleon's movement range is bonkers. It really is. Oh, how on earth did he move that? I don't think he even showed it. Oh, there goes all those buildings we were doing. Oh, that is so cheeky. His movement range didn't go that far. I think he got some extra movement points at the start of the term. Oh well, we'll let the game off because we're nice. These things happen. Looks like they sacked the place as well. Yeah, all my building wasted. He was way over here, and he managed to move all the way along there in one go. That's an insane amount of movement. But what I'm looking at here is actually a great blunder by Napoleon, if I may say so. Here's why. Because now we're looking at a very, very reachable French army. Blucher can strike at Stuttgart. And then he'll like take out an entire army there after a hard fight. Ingelfingen, with his admittedly very battered cavalry, can strike at Napoleon and take out him and his army there in Bavaria. Meanwhile, Prince von Prussian, if he has the movement range, can push through Belabat and push on to Switzerland and take that army out and liberate that. And provided we get victorious in all three mini ventures, the entire French army on this flank is crushed, and Strasbourg is all that's left. So it is a pain, serious pain, that we lost Bavaria, because we were one turn away from building up those buildings, which is just annoying to have to lose. That's really it. But it is what it is. Let's just keep getting more of these guns. I've got 3 armies that I want to give guns to, which means that's 3 times 6 is 18. I've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so I've got enough for 2 armies, building up a third. In fact, actually I've only got 2 armies at the moment down here I want to do. I'll get cannons over here from there. So actually, I've got 5, and I need another 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, right, whopping savings. I'll just take off on there. Alright. Okay, this is the plan, Stan. It's a big, bold and decisive plan. Which one do we do first? Let's do the arguably hardest one, to take out Napoleon. We're quite outnumbered here. But if we can win this, that is a whole army taken out. I'm not going to think about it. I'm not going to try and talk myself out of it. I'm just going to go for it. If we can do this, as I say, that's one whole army taken care of. It beats fighting all these out in the open field because they can just run around and get behind our line. This, no way, they can't get out of this. But it's not going to be an easy fight. I'm not saying this will be the easiest party we ever attended, but I still wouldn't miss it for the world. Alright, let's go there. This town will actually break them up as they approach, which is good. I'm not going to put my cannons there, there's too much slopes and those buildings are in the way. This is quite a nice killing zone for infantry with canister. That's what my strategy revolves around at the moment. And I'll do something similar here, where we've got decent long range but very good short range visibility. And I will put my best units in the middle. my most elite, my most well-trained. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. What's the bigger flank? I think we put 3 units on this flank. And I'll put 4 on this flank. I think that they'll throw more weight on this side of the battlefield. So go like that. And then I have some cavalry, but not an awful lot, because they have been badly mangled by my own follies in previous battles. Okay, not much to do. I'm just going to hope that Napoleon moves on to us and we can just spray him with canister. He's deployed his artillery right in the town, which is good for us. Means they're completely useless. Ours are also flying into the hill, which is a bit annoying. Maybe if we change our target. Let's fly that way. And Napoleon's going to give all these already buffed French units a even higher morale buff, which is sad. But can't do much about that. So they're going to fight long and hard. But we have fought Napoleon before in this campaign and beaten him. I think this army's a little smaller, so with any luck, might just repeat that. Right, sending some men up this way. I'm already starting to get a bit nervy with these chasseurs because I think he's got quite a lot in this army. So I'm going to form a square straight away. Right, you guys. Actually, no, maybe not. Maybe I will fire on this. Are they going completely short range here? I don't think I've ever shot at a cannon with canister before. That's a first. I should probably go get that. Get him! I'm going to hold fire while our cavalry runs in front of them. Forming squares here. I'm not taking the bait and coming out of squares because I feel like they are going to charge us if we form a line again. Oh, I hate chasseurs. Their volleys are so deadly. I hate it. Right, go get those guys. Let's take those cannons out while we've got the chance. Artillery, you provide cover. Let's get some easy kills. That was great, so we don't have to run anything down in this battle. Right, find those chasseurs. Cover the men. Ah, run! No, they're completely white. Yeah, that one volley's just halved their strength. I hate chasseurs! I just do. I'll say it a million times more. I hate them. Alright, I'm actually coming out of square now, because we're not able to bring as many men to bear as I'd like. See, look at that. Straight away, charged in. I took the bait, hook, line and sinker, didn't I? Oh, a poor decision by the Duke there. I bet you're all screaming there, don't do it! And what do? I do it. Let's have a go at firing into these guys. Oh, we're just in the middle of reloading though, I think. Oh, but that was a good volley. That just... Oh, yeah, that was very nice. I'm going to have to go hell for leather here and just try and fight the chasseurs here. My fusiliers have been... lost about a third of them there. No, guys, go back on there. Oh, it's just getting dicey. This cavalry's making a menace of our flanks. You guys get behind the square. What's going on over here? Are we winning? We have, but at a great cost. We've lost half our fusiliers there. Chasseurs have insane charge damage, insane melee attack stats for a light cavalry unit, insanely high morale, and they can shoot with pinpoint accuracy. They're such a pain to fight, and that is the absolute reason why you'll never see the French recruit any other unit, because pound for pound, for the money they spend recruiting a unit, they get so much bang for their buck. There's no point recruiting anything else. Nothing else compares to them. Right, let's go. Let's line up there. Okay. Let's go in front. Move them out of the way. Oh, yeah. They're doing a lot of damage. And they've got a longer range than our line, I think. Just to rub it in. Alright, get ready to fire. It's quite as devastating as I'd hoped then. Oh well. That's done it now, I think. If it wasn't for those chasseurs, I'd probably try and run down these cavalry cannons, but it's just guarded well enough. 48 men left. The 30th Light Horse, my goodness, they've made about 30 of these, at least. Right, well done, boys. Sent them packing. Alrighty. Nice. Stop hurting our men here and fire something ahead of us. Let's see if we can bait their cavalry to attack us. I think I've got one cavalry unit left. I'm seeing one more triangle. So. Come on. Nice. We just fired all their rounds into the hill. That's good. Come on, a little close then. Yeah, look, that one runaway horse made my men go into melee mode. I thought they were getting attacked. Nice. Right. Get out of it. Perfect, they're broken. That's all the cavalry taken care of now. And, right, that means that looks like Napoleon's sending up his infantry. I'm just wondering if we have a chance to charge their cannons there. I'm just keeping an eye out for any Shibudi-free. That stuff is nasty. You can completely take out an entire cavalry unit single-handed if you're not paying attention. And it's happened to me a few times. Nice. Right. Here come the French! Oh yeah.
Victories are
Soon to be yours. Let's go, always good to hear that message, but I won't count my chickens yet. This is Napoleon we're fighting. Right, they're throwing all their might at my cannons, I think. Napoleon sussed it, he knows exactly what my plan is. Oh, come on! How are they still green? I've torn them a new so-and-so, and they're still running in. Insane amount of morale. An insane amount of morale. Any normal unit would have broken by that point. Right, cannons, you're done. That's the end of your battle. They've broken through. These guys should be okay. I'm going to get my cavalry on the sides to support them. Lancers, you're going to have to save the cannons now. General, keep everyone inspired. Yeah, I had to take a lot of friendly charge damage there, but it was worth it.
Our men are running.
Ah, this isn't good. We are rolling up now. Yeah. Yeah, morale doesn't compare. Right, how's my cavalry doing over here? Are I sending it into action yet? Have I sent? Did I do it? Oh no, I think my oh, there they are. I wonder where my cavalry went. I'm not running into any Shibuti free here. I know we saw some at the beginning of the battle, but I don't know where it went. But I'm not seeing it here, so I think we're okay. Yeah, look at this morale. 157 men armed citizenry left. Normally that's it for armed citizenry, but not with Napoleon in the battle. Yeah, we're getting mopped up quite handily now. We need to really do something. Yeah, this is going bad. It's Napoleon's presence. Alright, I'm going to flank them with my general. It's a very risky manoeuvre, but it's got to be done. Let's try and tear through this armed citizenry unit here. I don't think we're firing anymore. Let's try and encourage them to fire. Let's halt and fire at will. And I'll move them just to split, just to see if that reorganises them. I think they've stopped firing for some reason. Alright, meanwhile we've managed to roll up that unit there. Let's try and provide some fire support. I would try and support them with this, but we're kind of tied down right now. Perfect. Okay, the general's managed to swing it. Ingelfingen has managed to charge into them and take them out. Oh, come on, guys. Oh, God. There's just so many more infantry to deal with here. I don't know if we're going to be able to hold them. Come on. Okay, fortunately they're off. Thank goodness for that. That was getting a bit dicey. Alright, I'm going to...
Our men are running.
No, this isn't good. This isn't good at all. Alright, guys, you turn around. Cavalry, you come back. Yeah, this is what I mean about their morale. It's ridiculous how hard they'll fight with Napoleon in the field. 83 men, still full green. The bar will never be full. It's never full. That is full. That little like teeny gap there represents full. You never get higher than that. Alright. I can't get on the cannons again, unfortunately. It's too well guarded. Let's charge these. Are we doing alright here? I don't know. Cavalry, you come out. Infantry, you start firing on them. Ah, will you flee? 95 men, armed citizenry, still going. 70, 67.
Sir, your general has
oh,
been
for
killed.
goodness sake, the Duke's special happens again. He dies, one of his first in his unit. I'm just the king at getting my generals killed first in their unit. I don't know how I do it. But this might be the turning point for the French. I'm in the start of break now. Seriously, I defy anyone to get their generals killed faster than I can. I don't know how I do it. As soon as I send a general into melee, he'll die. It's every single game, whatever game I'm playing. Rest in peace, Ingelfingen. One of our good generals is gone. It's going to be expensive to replace him as well. This is what it takes to kill Napoleon and his armies. You have to throw everything. You have to throw your general in to deal with it. Yeah. I don't think it was even 50 men. I don't think even 10 men had died in his unit when he went down. That's standard luck. And look at Napoleon, absolutely fine. Just 5 volleys of canister into his unit. No sweat.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest.
Yeah, they are completely through here. Let's try and... It is Napoleon doing it. The reason that they're still going is because of Napoleon. Well, the general dead, I can't do much about that. I'm going to run into those guys, meanwhile I'm going to shoot at the square. Perfect, they're gone. I've got a cannon unit up there, we can go run down. Let's go hunt Napoleon down here. I'm going to fire into the ranks of 3 of these guys. No, I'm not, I'm just going to run it. Oh, I can't believe it. Ingelfingen dying straight away. I can believe it.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must
Always
rest
happens to
away.
me. It's a curse. I was cursed by the Total War gods as a kid. No general of mine shall ever survive combat. Oh, guys, stop running. You're about to win. Right, Napoleon's managed to survive.
We have killed their
There we
general,
go.
sir. Now they must break.
End. Done. Oh, that was horrible. Right. Right, all our units survived, besides the general, obviously. But Napoleon is dead. Oh, his army is gone. And I don't think I've got enough cash to get a new general right now. No. Unless I save some money from elsewhere. But I do kind of need those cannons. So I will just bite the bullet. Save my money for now. On that front. Well, use my money instead to buy and build things. We need to commission a new general. But we're running out of generals in the pool, so we're going to have to be careful. Alright, it's one army down. First step of the plan done, but at great cost. But I don't need the army straight away for anything else. Oh, this could have been yellow. Oh, if it wasn't destroyed. Sad times. So these buildings were one turn away from being upgraded each. Now they're back to square one again. Right. Blucher, you will go next. You strike at Stuttgart. That's a very cavalry-heavy army. Ugh. But he's got 12-pounders, which will make quite a difference. Equally skilled generals here. Blucher and Lefebvre, both 5 stars in this. Yeah, it's got to be tried. Let's do this. Prussia was hatched from a cannonball. I don't think I've seen that quote in this game before. It's quite cool. It's a good quote. Right. Okay, nice flat ground here. I'm going to make the most of it and deploy my cannons right up front. Same on this flank here. I'll put them like that. That's a nice clear view of what's in front of them there. When things approach, I will put some grenadiers in the middle. I'll put those on there. Those along here. And now I've got actual cavalry to play around with. I'm going to have them properly guard my artillery. Look at you guy in the middle. Right, let's go. Now we have a lot of cavalry to take out. They can't hide forever, my 12-pounders will reach them. So let's try and take them out. If we can take all those out early on, then they will have... that will really even the odds, because then we should be able to deal with their infantry a bit more easily. Nice. Nice. See how fast their morale goes down when Napoleon's not around. It's still high, but Napoleon makes such a difference. When you've got armed citizenry fighting to the last like 20% of their men and less, you know something's going on, and that going on is Napoleon. So Napoleon's going to be shipped back to Paris. We respawn there and come back with another army at some point, I'm sure. But we're not going to be seeing him for quite a few turns. Got a small little holiday. I'm actually going to hold my nerve and not form a square. Right, no, I am. I am going to form a square. Let's take that unit out first. And... Whoa, getting a bit of weird lag here. What's going on? This is a big army. Let's hope Blucher's up to the task.
Infanterie!
Ah.
Infanterie!
Oh. We're getting shot to pieces by this unit. I'm getting out of square. I know they didn't charge us, but I think our odds will be better if we do this. These guys are just getting outshot by the chasseurs. Oh, here they come. Come on. Ooh, no kills. Bad volley. No, I'm going to form a square now. I think they probably fired the last of their rounds. But I think the one team aggressive, they don't have loads of them. Oh, no, I was wrong. There's another volley. Yeah, they've done so much damage, the square's broken. Wow, guys! Careful. Right, hopefully that unit's about to break. They're having 40 off them now. I'm going to go get that cannon while it's on its own. Oh. That cavalry, that little runaway horse has triggered melee. Which is quite bad, because we could have done with some canister here, right? Oh, here they come! Oh, I think we're fine. Oh, let's carry on. Okay, everything's under control again. More or less. Well, these chasseurs just standing there. Right, let's do some canister.
Is soon to be yours.
Perfect. Oh yeah. More of that, please. Oh yes, mix your units together. Make a nice target for us. Whoa! Yeah. Right, where's my cavalry gone? Oh! I must have lost track of them. They've been killed. Hopefully that unit will survive. They must have been countered when I wasn't looking. I did turn away from them for a while. Nice. There goes another one. Back up some more cavalry. Dang, how does... I can never keep the cavalry off my cannons. I always find them. Right, form a square, we need to find them. Oh, thank goodness they're off. Never mind then. That came out of nowhere, that cavalry unit. Right, let's get back on the guns. These guys are so made of paper that even like a slight walk into by the enemy cavalry will get some immediate kills. Right, I haven't got... Actually, I've got... Who do I send to run down? I was going to go and try and get that too. I can send the cuirassiers. Why not? Seems a bit excessive, but I haven't got use for them right now. Oh, look at that blob. What are we waiting for? Let's fire into them. Very nice. Right, I'm going to just fast forward things a little bit. Can you see everyone go up from orange to green there with the marshal near? That's what makes the difference. So let's kill him! If he's going to present himself like this. Normally I try and be a little... I don't try and be too gamey, and I will try and not go for the general straight away in this game. Oh, for crying out loud, how is he going to survive that? But when they present themselves like this, I will go for it. Oh, come on! Yeah, my guy just had to blow on him. He's still alive! Look! You're the last... Oh, for goodness sake. Very hard difficulty, ladies and gentlemen. Never mind, if we win the battle, he'll die anyway. Well, we'll assume he surrenders. His entire general staff, though, has been killed, so let's hope that that means that the command structure of his army is completely kaput. And he's blobbed his men together. Nice and easy for our canister. So. Can you believe that? Off he goes. On his las. C'est la vie. Thing is, I feel like with most other armies we'd be fighting if we're fighting other factions. We'd have won a lot earlier. If these battles go on longer and we take so much more losses because they just don't quit. They're like the Walking Dead. You can fill them with so many holes and they'll just keep advancing into you. Oh, we put the silencers on our cannons, it seems. There we are. Right, die! Get out of it! Right, the wood seemed to be giving us a little bit of cover, but not enough. Come on, die! Aim for the head. Come on now. Cuirassiers to send them onto these guys now. Or should we go for this square? Square's probably good at target. Woo! Fat damage. Right, I think it's starting to roll up actually, so let's take out this artillery unit. Hopefully that chasseurs unit will break, but otherwise we're going to send the cuirassiers in to just get them. And that's it. Stuttgart has fallen. Blucher has completed step 2 of the plan. Phase 2 complete. End. We don't need to carry on. They are dead. Lefebvre has surrendered ignominiously, being the sole survivor of his staff. There was no one else to take the surrender, so he had to do it himself. Look at these odds we're taking on though. Let's take on bigger armies than us and do quite well. Good for us. I'm going to occupy it. Not least because I need extra replenishment. Can't afford to repair the building. Ah, that's annoying. They've got a spare army here. How annoying. Alright, now we need phase 3. Fortunately, we have an intact army for this stage. Let's press on here. They're withdrawn. Okay. Now, hopefully they can't reach, but they probably can. I think it's best to just go for Switzerland here. Because if I try and go for this army here, and then that, I might not have enough movement range. I'd rather do this all in one go. So, I think we'll just go for it. If we're lucky... Oh, we weren't. They could rearrange. They could reinforce. Okay. That's a huge army, but that's because they got tons of infantry. Oh, it's going to be a horrendous battle, isn't it? And those guys are probably going to appear from our rear. I cannot do much to reinforce. Blucher can't make it. That's a big army. Mind you, the armed citizenry shouldn't fight for as long as they did with Napoleon. Our morale is starting to get comparable with our morale going up. With, you know, experience and things. And they have no marshal, which is a big help. I think that's an annual thing. So historical marshals, I think, actually have like Marshal of France or like a Marshal's Baton, which gives them higher stats and like morale-inspiring things, if I remember correctly from years ago when I played as the French. So not having one around this army is good for us. Gosh, there's so many more men to fight through. But let's focus on Switzerland. Let's just go for it. I'm not going to think about it. I'm just going to dive straight in and just hope for the best. If we can complete this, this is going to be an insane victory for us. It's going to come at a bit of a cost with Ingelfingen dead. But it's war. Men die. It is inevitable. I'm not sure who in the real war was the most senior Prussian officer to die. I might look that up in a sec. I'm quite curious now. I think for Britain it was... Oh no, I think for Britain it was probably Sir John Moore. I think he was a Major General. So Sir John Moore was the original commander of the Peninsular Army. So when the British Army landed in Spain to kick the French out, that was originally commanded by a man called Sir John Moore, who I believe was a Scot. And was a very capable general. He did well early on in the war, but he was killed. I think he took a cannonball to the leg. He was killed by a cannonball. I can't remember where it hit him. And he was killed. And that's when, I believe, Wellington then took over. And he became known. He wasn't a complete unknown by that point. Wellington had established himself as a competent general in India. But that was the way he made his name at home, I suppose. Because India was so far away, the British public weren't going to know an awful lot about it. He was fighting the Marathas, I think. Oh, and Mysore. Yeah, he was fighting Mysore. And, yeah. A little bit of nepotism there, I must say. His brother, Richard Wellesley, was the Governor General, I think, of India. So that's why he got the job in India, basically. Okay, it might not be as simplistic as that, but that's basically what happened. But it was one of those cases where actually it worked well, because it meant that a very promising general was given a leg up and stuff. So it's quite a contrast. So the British Army at this point was still very much, you bought your way through. If you wanted to be an officer, you bought your commission. You know, it was who you knew rather than what you knew. But on the other side of it, you had the Navy, and that was very meritocratic. You could not move up through the Navy just by, you couldn't pay for a command of a ship. You couldn't pay to be an admiral. yeah, there was very high standards in the British Navy. You had to pass exams, tests. You needed to have certain years of experience, I think, to move up. And you're on the ship, and they had actually a captain's log, I think, captain's list, which basically indicated seniority. It's very good. If you want to learn a lot about, you'll learn a lot about it just by reading the Aubrey Mastering books. Highly recommend those books. 20 books of some of the best historical fiction you'll ever read, ever. And yeah, I still quote those books. What a fellow I am, all that kind of thing. And watch the film. Watch Master and Commander: The Far Side of the World. Great film. It's a crying shame we never got a sequel to that. I'm surprised they've not made a TV show about it. Although, mind you, most TV shows these days they're making are pretty naff. Maybe now's not the right time to make a series. Right, where are the reinforcements coming from? I feel like they should be coming in somewhere. I feel like they're going to appear behind us any moment. Give us a nasty surprise. Brave my canister.
Batterie zu Befehl!
Yes.
Glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
I hate it when he says that prematurely. That's usually, they usually say that right before things go Pete Tong. So I'm not going to listen to that. Oh, but that was a very nice volley. Oh, they're going for it. It's like World War I come early, charging the enemy's artillery in lines. Ah! Come on, get him! I think one more volley will probably see these guys off. Not quite. Oh, I tell you, it's like The Walking Dead, man. They just, you know, like in their zombie films when they, they shoot them, their bodies, and they just, obviously keep marching towards them like, ugh. It's this. This is it in motion. This is it in human form. Right, let's pull back. Oh, now it's a party. Yeah, we got overwhelmed there quite quickly. So in this game, the enemy tends to make a beeline for your artillery because it knows that that is by far the most deadly unit, which is very annoying because they always reach it. Because I play on very high unit size in this game. Oh no, they reached the others. I didn't realise. Ah, get out! No, no, bad. No. Yeah. It means that they always have enough men to reach you, basically. Alright, let's charge into them. So I go into the script. This isn't a mod that oh, for God's sake. They are just The Walking Dead. Look at this. And now this unit's under. Oh, giddy on. I'm just useless in defense, aren't I? Move out of the way, guys. What are you doing? Why are you walking? Run. Alright, there we are. Yeah, so I go into the script and edit units. Oh gosh, we are just not able to withstand all this, are we? I don't think we're going to pull this off. Oh, so, yeah, they've just swarmed out. They've done exactly the right thing. They've just run in. They've just gone all in and just run towards us. And we haven't got the men to counter it. And now the reinforcements coming in from behind, as we feared. My artillery is completely neutered and I can't do anything about it now. They are on top of the guns. Oh no, hang on. Haha! You have erred, France. You have left my cannons undisturbed. Might that be your undoing? Right. I'm going to get my general killed and just try and kill these guys off. Ah, we don't need to. They're off. Okay, fine. I won't then. Happily not do that. You guys get back on your guns. Right, here comes the enemy cavalry. Yeah, we're getting mopped up here. Look, these guys are still going. 78 out of 400. Alright, cavalry, come back. You guys, canister. Pump them. Go get those guns. You guys, canister onto those guys as well. Nice. Right, what's going on in this flank? What has happened with these formations? Right, let's go get that gun before it does any more damage. Like, too late. Right, oh wow! Actually, I don't know what's happened here, but they've managed to hold everyone off single-handed. So I'm not going to complain. Let's go get those guns. Ah! Why am I? Oh no! It's the other cavalry unit. It's gone for my cannons, of course. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do about this. I haven't got any more men spare. Except for these. Okay, let's send them in. No, I can't drop cannons in this game. My men will just stand here until they get attacked. Right, the enemy general's down. Good. Okay, I don't know who that is, but he is dead. Right, I'm going to have to somehow deal with those reinforcements now.
Our men are running!
Oh no, 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 no! Chevaudy free! No, my full stack unit of cavalry is gone, and they're going to flee into the Chevaudy free! No! Alright, I am just making a lot of mistakes in this battle. But to be fair, I didn't see that Chevaudy free. I didn't know they had that. Alright, my cannons are off. My infantry's off. My cavalry's been slaughtered. I've got a skeleton army left to hold off the reinforcements. Fortunately, they only had one cavalry unit, otherwise we would have been in serious trouble. I pull back, fire into them with my infantry. No, they're chasing me! No! Ah! Oh! And I've given them... yeah, because I moved out of combat. That meant they could fire on me. That was a silly move.
Our men are running!
Yeah, that was a poor move. Very poor move. Right, let's try and fire on these chasseurs. Ah, this is why I hate chasseurs. They're just like MacGyvers. They can do everything. They're a Swiss Army unit. They can take out anything. Look, they're still going. My goodness me. Don't know when to quit the French, do they? And, yeah, they're still alive. Oh, I'm going to change target, I think. Okay. Okay, I'm going to form up like this. Ah, it's just out of range. I can't get this unit, this chasseurs unit is doing so much damage to us. Okay. How do we deploy this now? Yeah, they've got another cannon unit dead. My goodness me, that one chasseurs unit has taken out so many cannons and infantry in one go. One single unit. It's still going. Finally, they're gone. My goodness me, they did not want to give up. Okay. General, you're going to need to stay by. Keep everyone's morale up, because we've got a lot of enemies coming on now, and we've got no artillery support. Maybe if I'll swing one unit around like that, and I'll put these guys up to keep an eye on them. Alright, you guys come this way. This is actually quite good, it's leading them away from... Oh, they've come back. Go and spire to make them fire faster. Because we need it. Okay, that unit's gone. I'm going to bring up this other cavalry unit, and I'm going to unite these 2 cavalry, and I'm going to charge that unit while my infantry deals with this. I think it's going to take 3 or 4 of ours to take this out. Okay, this will be costly, but the thing is, when this battle is done, if we win, we'll liberate Switzerland, and Switzerland will be neutral and as a supply post, so we should be able to replenish without being harassed by France. So it's been costly, but I think that's 3 whole stacks of theirs gone.
Our men are running, sir.
And we haven't lost any. Oh, great. Okay. So as costly as it's been for us, it's been far more costly for them. They've lost about 60 units. 60 entire units gone. We haven't lost any units yet, apart from a general. So, yeah. And our men will get a lot of experience with any luck. This morale. They still ain't quitting. There's no quit in French. There's no word for quit in Francais. Let's turn around, deal with them. Fusiliers. You keep trying. You're going to get supported now by them. Excellent, they're done. I'm going to hound them so they don't come back. That's it, they're smashed. Might run them down a bit more, because otherwise that unit's almost survive. Actually, no, I don't need to, because if we liberate, they're going to get kicked out anyway. So, let's do it. Let's run down these guys. Swing them around. Let's deal with them. Ah, it's done. Whoa, that was a bit dicey. I knew that was going to be a hard battle. That was a lot of infantry we had to fight.
Has used all its
a
ammunition,
lot.
Sir.
I'm not surprised that was a bloody battle. At all. But I made a few mistakes there for sure. But our general survived, so that's quite good. Prince von Prussia survives. We'll absolutely liberate. I don't really want to hang on to this place. Yeah, look, all our units survived. So now, I will liberate. And yeah, look at that, yellow replenishment. It'd be even higher if we took it, but I think it will probably be quite rebellious. So a new nation arises, the Swiss Confederation. Switzerland's back. Huzzah! I'm going to get rid of that militia unit. Don't care about that. And do I care about this infantry unit? I don't think I really do. It's just costing me 143 a turn. I will get rid of it. Wow, but look at that. I managed to do it all in one episode today as well. I'm really pleased. That is 3 settlements. Well, 2 settlements taken, 1 liberated, and 3 entire French stacks gone. So they're not recruiting anything in Strasbourg right now, not recruiting anything in Reims, not recruiting anything in Paris. So what we see here is it for a while, so they recruit more men. So if we can get all these guys rested up, then we will... That's going to take a while to fix this army up, isn't it? We can get everyone rested up, then all the better, because then we can push west. There's only one direction to go now. And I'm going to keep this army next to Switzerland, because I want to keep them, alive. The Swiss can get decent units. They've got a barracks, so that means they'll produce actual military units, which is good. Okay, phew, I think that is a turning point here in Germany. I don't think they're going to be able to threaten Germany properly anymore. That's very good. And hopefully Switzerland's going to give us a bit of cash every turn as well. With any luck. Oh, better save the game before anything happens. Quick save. Austria, this whole part of the map's a mess. How's this army doing? I don't think I'm going to move out yet. It's still winter. Yeah, look at that. All this is an area of attrition. And in this game, even the roads are attritional. It's very brutal in this game. You want to avoid it. So it's best to wait. I think February it clears up. So, I don't know which direction to go. Maybe this way? Or do we just push on to Smolensk? Get that in 2 turns. I don't know. But yeah, if you imagine that Courland is like a different Russian house, we can just keep pressing here, gifting regions to Courland, and making a new Russian state. A Protestant state, I think. Can you tell what religion they are from here? Yeah. Holland Protestant. Yeah, we're going to make a Protestant Russia. Oh, let's trade with Switzerland. Do they have any tech? No. What? I liberated you and you won't even trade with me. Can't say I'm not hurt. Ah! Never been so insulted. Oh, for goodness sake, I forgot to make a trade. I'll just give them a present. Okay, fine. Okay, it worked out. The gift made them like me enough to get trade. Fine. Okay, how's that for an episode, though? That is a lot of progress we've made there. We've taken 2 of our victory regions. We lost Bavaria, but we gained it back, and it cost Napoleon his entire army. And Stuttgart is also taken back, and Switzerland is liberated, and it replenishes quite quickly. So it means that this army is going to replenish fairly nicely. I think when this is built up, Bavaria should be able to replenish that army up quite nicely. And then we'll begin the push westward. Certainly try and take Strasbourg, then Reims, and then Paris. And once those fall, that's all their military base is taken, basically, apart from Marseille. And if we can then take Paris, I'll take Caen and Reims, and then I'll gift these back to Brittany and make it Bourbon France. And perhaps try and mop up the rest of France. We'll see. Because even I need more victory regions than just these, because I need to have 25 regions. That counts protectorates. And if I just took the victory regions and focused on those, that wouldn't be enough. So it's worth taking these. That's another thing I love about this game. Like, protectorates count towards your victory conditions. That's great. It's good. It counts like influence as, you know, do you basically own it through protectorates? And with your, how would you say, your, well, you know, your domination, I guess. Okay, let's keep moving this guy back to research. Why can't I get him to do any research? He's not researching. Ugh. Okay, so join me next time, guys. I'm going to keep researching labour technology now. I'm going to see about another push here in the east with this army. See if we can keep building up pro-Prussia Russia. And now we've got to repair these armies, give these armies a few months to rest, and then we're going to mount another major offensive, and this time we're going into France, baby. So don't miss any of it. I will catch you in the next one. Take care.